Morning folks, day 2, looks like another good one. Cheers. Right, we're all packed up and pretty much ready to go. South out of Roosendaal towards Essen, so we're going to cross the border into Belgium probably this morning and then just keep making our way south down towards Antwerp. So it's looking like another absolute scorcher of a day. I've got the long sleeve on today, so I got a bit singed yesterday, but yeah, really looking forward to day 2 and crossing a border into a second European country. So as always, come on for the ride, and yeah, let's stop waffling and get on the bike. I've seen on the map there's a little bit more greenery today, so I think whereas yesterday was very much Freeport, open sort of farmland, countryside, I think on the map there's a little bit more nature reserve-y type stuff today. Now whether that's different or more of the same, we'll find out, but what a beautiful start to day 2 here. And again, I'm sorry to keep banging on about this. Hopefully the aforementioned banging on about this was in a previous video, but just the infrastructure is incredible. I mean, this is like, for somebody from the UK, it's like cycling heaven, cycling paradise. It's just chill, away from the traffic. I mean, honestly, what's not to like? Well done, Holland. You've absolutely bloody nailed it on the cycling front. Baby goats too, I mean, come on, what's not to like? Well folks, long gone are the days of the hard border crossings in Europe. I do remember them from being a kid, but this little nondescript road here marks the border into Belgium, and we're going right. Now I think, I'm only going off Google Maps here, I've not done any great detailed research, but I think the house is on that side are Belgium, and the houses on this side, well, fields and farms on this side are in Holland. And a couple hundred yards up the road, I'll take a left. I think we're just skirting around Essen, and then we'll be entering our second country. And it kind of doesn't mean anything, it's a really short tour, but I just think it's quite cool, and there's something adventurous, romantic, exciting about crossing borders, and I've always found that my whole life, and long may that feeling continue. Well, Essen has definitely got more of a Beverly Hills vibe than Lusenthal, which felt a little bit rough and ready, but kind of nice all the same. We've got tennis clubs, big detached sort of mansions. The guy in the hotel last night, who just couldn't have been nicer actually, he was so hospitable and full of information. I was telling him I'm heading down to Antwerp today. He was saying, well, the cycling's not as good in Belgium, it's much better in Holland. And well, we'll see about that. I don't know whether that was just a bit of national pride or whether it was true, I don't know. At the moment I'm saying it's about the same. And I mean, this would be in the UK, well, I think car drivers would be up in arms if this amount of care and attention was devoted to a psychopath. There'd be all this, you know, I don't pay my taxes to pay for bloody cyclists and all that sort of stuff, but just makes such a difference knowing. Now I have no idea about Belgium, but I suspect in Holland just knowing you can go anywhere in the country safely on a bicycle, and just you know, how nice would that be in England or in any country in the UK to be able to just say, well, I need to get here and I just know 100% there's a lovely, safe, well thought through, well looked after cycling infrastructure that will get me from that point to from where I am to that point. I mean, yeah, we can only dream, can't we? Or come to Europe where it's a reality. Well folks, what an absolute treat that was, going through that little nature reserve area south of Essen. Just beautiful cycling and super relaxed and chilled out. Lovely little toasted sandwich there in Antwerp, I think it's called. And we're on what looks to be a very well-worn route all the way down to Antwerp. Next stop is Capellen. Again, apologies if I'm mangling all this pronunciation. But yeah, I've got probably about 15 miles left of the ride. It's the shortest day, I think, today. And yeah, just looking forward to seeing the landscape change as we get to a big city, probably the biggest city I'll visit on this little tour. I don't know what to say, it's just very, very chilled out, relaxed, proper cycling. My kind of proper cycling anyway. Here's where we are. Well folks, I'm just grabbing a little bit of shade for 10 minutes. This route has spat me out on a very busy road. I think going into the centre of Antwerp, we're probably just a couple of kilometres away from the centre. It's just gone 2 PM, so pretty early. I could probably be at the hotel within 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I think the hotel is in a nice sort of quiet old towny area, so what I might do is just head in that general direction. It's probably a bit early to check in. I think check-in starts at 3. So I'll just find a quiet spot and hopefully sit down and cool down a little bit. It's very, very hot today. And yeah, if I'm being honest, that last 5 miles into here was just straight alongside the train track. Sort of nice in terms of infrastructure and a very easygoing pace, but not the most exciting bit of cycling I've ever done in my life. But hey, you know, when you get the wow moments, you got to take the meh moments in between, I suppose, don't you? Anyway, yeah, just a bit of water here, a couple of jelly babies, and then we're going to head off. We're still on cycle path, so there's no problem with this traffic, but yeah, we're going to head off down towards Antwerp, I guess, that way. Well folks, it wasn't the nicest entrance into Antwerp, but we found the cathedral area, and that's pretty nice, I have to say. I tried to take a picture, but there's no way I'm getting all that in the frame. So I think my hotel is down this way on the left. And yeah, not going to be short of places to eat tonight. It's a bit take your pick. Well folks, welcome to hotel number 2. We're right next to the cathedral that I've probably just shown in a previous clip. Awesome room, very very posh actually, and quite big. Lovely bathroom, ensuite. And I've just had the most hilarious check-in experience. So the hotel's completely shut, there's nobody around, and I was panicking there and sort of walking up and down thinking I've missed it. And where can I sit down? I'll sit down here. I just happened to check my email, and I got a message this morning from Peggy, the owner, to ring her when I arrived, and she'd help me sort of check in. So I've just had the owner on speakerphone guiding me through the code to get in, and then watching me on like a spy cam in reception, which is completely deserted, and telling me where to find the key, and that it's like the 3rd drawer in the chest of drawers under the glasses to go into the bike storage. So I got the bike in, and then she had to direct me to another part of reception to drawer number 3. Literally the drawers have got numbers on them to get the room key. And I just said to her on the phone, this is the best check-in I've ever had in a hotel. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that for posterity. But yeah, here we are. So Antwerp, day 2. Super hot. I've got a little bit of water left, which I'm gonna guzzle down now, and then we'll pop out and I think just explore this little cathedral area. I might have said in a previous clip, the way into the city, I think I came through some pretty dodgy, rough areas. I mean, there was like a attempted moped jacking incident right in front of us as we were cycling in. It just sort of put me on edge a little bit for the couple of miles into the city. I don't know how much I'll get a chance to see, but the train station tomorrow, where I'll be jumping on a train, is supposed to be like one of the most beautiful train stations in the world. So I'm kind of looking forward to just having a look at Antwerp, sort of saying that I've been here and I've sort of ticked it off, although obviously 12 hours in the city, how much are you really going to see? Or 18 hours or whatever it's going to be. But yeah, that was a great day, really, really enjoyable day, apart from a few miles alongside the train line, which were a little bit dull, but may bring you back later. I'm not really filming my dinners and where I'm going in the evenings, because it's sort of, I'm self-conscious enough making these videos without making these videos in public in a foreign country, when people are they know that you're a bit of an interloper anyway. So I don't know how much I'll film of where I grab something to eat later, but I definitely want to try a few local Belgian beers. That's certainly on the cards. Anyway, enough blathering. Catch you in a bit. Such a weird check-in. I can't believe it.